In your business, how do you judge the sales development next year in value?
We expect growth and we have plans to generate growth by adding new type of businesses and adding value to our customer.
Oh, I think it's very hard to predict because everything is up in the air, supply shortages at the moment.
For next year, for sure, I see a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth potential, in the MDA business overall. And I think as Electrolux, we again should be able to outperform the market as well. And in there, for sure, it will be at least over 5%. That should be feasible.
As you have seen here during the event, most of the industry had just had an amazing 12 months behind. So we believe that we're going to go into another plus 10% year, definitely double digits.
In value, it will be a great success to reply the same value of this year. I'm quite confident that will be more or less the same.
How have you adapted your business model since the outbreak of COVID?
We did many things. We launched new categories of products for people that they really search online in that lockdown period. We developed new services for the products to arrive quicker to the customers.
What is your view on the sector overall after speaking with many peers?
On the short term, it's difficult. Everybody's talking these days about shortages, but I'm very optimistic. I think this period will pass. We will all be stronger from it afterwards, and I expect only good things to happen in the future.
And what excites you about being here this year?
First business trip, fighting for all of us after 2 years. It's very nice to be able for 2 days to go away from the daily business and to be able to share insights with so many interesting people.
Are you fundamentally optimistic about the future of TCG retail, and so why?
I'm optimistic in the sense of that this will remain an area of continuous innovation of all kind of products, formats, services, ways to delight the customers, how we're integrating with our homes, our cars, right? So I think it's going to be an exciting space in the next 2 years, and whenever there's innovation, that's normally a good place to be.
And on scale between 1 and 10, where is 10 is the highest score, how do you judge the level of networking in TCG Summit?
Oh, actually, it's the first time that I'm personally at the TCG Summit. I would say at least it's a 9. Why I'm saying 9 is obviously a European event, so you do not necessarily have the global decision makers, but within the European decision makers, it's a very interesting round of people to also talk about the more longer term visions and perspective rather than the operational day-to-day, and therefore Chris and his team did a great job in bringing it together. And everyone was obviously desperate to meet physically again after 18 months like all of us, so we all enjoyed it.
I think it's very high. If you talk about 1 to 10, it feels like an NPS score. I think I'd give it a 9.
How do you like the format of the TCG Summit, and what makes it different from other conferences?
I'm already here for the 7th time. I've done them all, and I think the format is as it should be. So we bring the industry together with retail. We have the insights from outside our business, so from solution providers or from GfK or Boston Consultant, and that is always helpful.
The TCG is very special because it is actually the only event of that nature taking place in Europe where the whole industry and all the industry leaders are coming together to discuss the business. People are meeting people, great insight, inspirational presentations, and first and foremost, a lot of network with relevant stakeholders of the industry. That's make it special.
Where do you see the biggest opportunities for your business next year?
Cooperation with suppliers in partnerships, but then they have to be open for the partnership and to see retail as equal.
We have several opportunities. You look at our headphone business and this business increasing, high double digit. We have our party box line of speakers where light and sound comes together on a single platform. Almost triple percentage growth rates we see there. And we are also launching a couple of new businesses next year.
How do you relate to this year's conference then, new standards for customer engagement?
The pandemic has been a very tough moment for everyone. Fortunately for the business, full of challenges. Customer behavior has changed dramatically in the last 18 months. And so we had the need to adapt our modules, our way of doing business to this new world.
Will you attend the TCG again next year?
That's the plan. When I'm invited, I hope we're speaking about a lot of more interesting topics like the sustainability topic, which was today already a big topic over the last 2 days, but I think we can even over further because that's going to keep us busy for the next years.
I already answered that in one of those forms. The answer will be yes. Yeah.